Right guys, this is my entry for the Summer's Woodworking 3rd annual Creative 2x4 competition. Now we've all got our PPE, but it's kind of hard, where do we keep it? Because we always need it at hand, but it's always getting lost and mixed up with all your tools and all the rubbish in your workshop. So that's what I'm hopefully going to sort out with my 2x4. I'm going to make something to help store all my PPE equipment. I'm wearing my Carmichael Workshop t-shirt, so hopefully that'll bring me some good luck. I hope you like it. It all starts with a 2x4, and this is the one that I chose. I created some templates by slicing up a 3D model of a head in Google SketchUp. These will be available on my Facebook page if you'd like to download them. There's 20 in total. I took the centrepiece, which I found to be the largest, and I used that to give me a rough idea for the length I needed to cut the pieces. And I just used my chop saw to cut a few lengths. Then on my table saw, I ripped those pieces to 11mm thick. Having the two grippers made this a lot quicker. I could swap between the two as the piece of wood started to get thinner. To glue up, I used some super glue, and then in between I used normal wood glue, and this helped me because I've only got a few clamps, so I could just hold it until the super glue set, and there's no need for clamps then. I stuck on the templates, and I used the bandsaw to cut all the pieces out. This took quite a while. I stacked them just to see what it was gonna look like when it was glued up. I drilled the holes I had marked on the template. This is going to be for dowels and it should help with alignment during glue up. I transferred the numbers to the one side so I can keep the orientation right and I know which one's which. I used my belt sander just to make them flat so they'd go together easier, and as you can see, using the dowels to keep it aligned during glue up. I then used the rotor rasp attachment in my angle grinder to help smooth out the rough areas and just do the bulk of the work. I moved on to using the belt sander to refine the curves and smooth it all out some more. There was a little bit of handwork with some rasps, but this is the result from that. As you can see, there's some gaps and holes that I need to fill, so I used wood filler and some milliput to help define the ears. I used some cheap white primer just to help cover up some of the filler in the milliput. I then used some Rust-Oleum grey gloss paint and that covered really well. And this is what it was like after 2 coats. It's going to be used to store my PPE and it's all a very good fit. This should stop me from losing them. So this is it. This is the completed project. I had an idea a while ago to do a mannequin head to store my PPE, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity to give it a go and see how it turned out. I'm a bit disappointed how you can see the joins between each layer, and I wished I'd have really gone over and filled it completely with the wood filler and smoothed it over. That would have given it a much nicer finish. It's a lot smoother finish where I did have the wood filler on, so if I was to do it again, that's something I would definitely consider. I might even have a go at making another one, but this time using MDF. Perhaps I might get a better finish with that one. I want to say thank you to Brian over at Summers Woodworking for hosting the 2x4 contest. It's a great contest. All the entries so far that I've seen, I can't help but be inspired by everybody. I've got a lot of projects that have been added to my build list, so whether that's a good thing or not, but I've definitely enjoyed it. So thanks again, Brian, for hosting this year's contest. I hope you enjoyed the project. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you want to leave a comment, if you've got any questions or anything like that, I'll try to answer all comments as soon as possible. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. I try and do a project video as often as I can, and I also do review videos too, so hopefully there's something that you might like to watch. Thanks for watching.